Welcome. For class today, you might require some blocks, a blanket, maybe even a strap, depending on how you're feeling in your body today. We'll get started in a comfortable seat, so you can go ahead and meet me there. Mm. And you're going to close your eyes and feel yourself coming in as you breathe. And taking a few moments to center yourself, balancing on the sits bones left and right. Feeling the heart, the shoulders, the throat, the head come to balance on top of that space. And we'll use this time today to look at how the outside affects the in, how external influences can create situations in and around our body that can encourage like a walling up or defensive mechanism. And in the teachings and the practices of yoga, we are encouraged as these types of situations arise in our life to not put up these boundaries and barriers, but rather to do the opposite, using the physical postures as well as the subtle body to become actually more available to each other, to become more spacious and more open within ourselves. To remedy hurt with love in a radical, affirming, expansive way. Just want you to tuck your chin very slightly. It's the tiniest amount will do. And begin to bring your breath into the back of the throat more deliberately, and from the back of the throat down to the back of the heart. And I just want you to imagine for a few moments that you could breathe more space from the stem of your brain to the back of the heart. And as you do that, see if you can't relax something that may or may not have been hijacked over the past 24 hours. Soften something that may or may not have been triggered into hardness or auto defense. Not because that is not a justified response, but because as yogis, we are seeking engagements that help us to rebalance our entire being, our physical, our central nervous systems, our emotional, mental. So take a few more moments to breathe into that area. And then gradually let your attention rest at the very bottom of the heart and breathe there more completely. Chin can tuck more and more as the space behind the heart opens. Notice what it is to continue to relax and drop barriers, to soften resistance, to become more and more available within yourself, breathing in and out of the heart. And breathing in that subtle body kind of a way as though the heart were the lungs. So traditionally, yogis believe that at the very base of the heart is a little cave where the soul resides. You want your attention to rest there. And as you inhale, imagine energy from the bottom of the heart expanding out through all directions of the body. And as you exhale, pull energy from the periphery into the heart's core. Every inhale, expand out. Every exhale, gather back in. Committing to this practice, each moment of breath. Whenever a barrier comes up, whenever you feel a tension or resistance, just check in and ask your body how you could release it, lower the barriers, soften the resistance. Notice how you feel when those things occur. You truly drop your barriers and you truly relax your resistance. Most of us will feel better. We'll feel more harmonious with our physical tissue, with the organism of our body. I want you to keep this breath pattern up and bring your hands to your heart, stacking one on top of the other. Give yourself time to hold this space. You're going to keep the breath pattern. It's called Dhyana Pranavayu. From your heart, breathing out. And as you exhale, softening back in. And it's this pattern that we'll follow today, again and again and again. Conditioning, reconditioning, engaging, re-engaging, dropping barriers, finding softness, staying open, and observing the power and the great strength that is that space. On your inhale, open the arms wide. On your exhale, bring the hands back, changing the cross of the hands. On your inhale, open. Pause at the fullness. Feel how the breath wants to expand out. Can you keep that as you exhale, hands back? Keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Inhale out. Keep the bigness. Exhale, hands back to the heart. Changing. Good. Inhale again. And exhale, hands back. And again. And exhale. And one more time. Big open breath. Hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer hands. Gently tuck the chin. Take 3 more breaths here, expanding from the heart. Relaxing back in. Just acknowledge any kind of shift that's occurred so far. Give yourself space to acknowledge the resistance. Totally cool. Feeling the breath. Totally cool. One more moment here. Then bow even deeper. So in the openness of the heart space, offer gratitude for this experience. Any way that you've been able to open and maintain that space, you're going to bring your hands to the floor, tabletop position, cat-cow, be generous, be luxurious, move in very big, loving ways for your body. Cat-cow. So your cat-cow might look very classical, very traditional cat-cow. Front back movement, your cat-cow might look totally not traditional. It could be all over the place, shifting side to side. Right? What would it be like just to break those barriers and get out of linear practice and move into more organic, free, fluid movement, what serves you best kind of space? You need to take your time in these cat-cows, right? Whatever shapes you're making, limbering up a little bit. And then whenever you're ready, you can just press back to child's pose. Hanging out in child's pose for a little bit, friends. Whenever you lose it, bring your attention back to the very bottom of the heart. Inhale from the bottom of the heart out. And then soften back in. Breathe in, come forward, cobra. Lift the heart at its base. Exhale, press and round back to child's pose. Settle in. Again, forward cobra, lifting from the bottom of the heart up. And then back to child's pose. One more time. And back to child's pose. Downward facing dog pose. Now, when you get to down dog, I want you to be really, really generous. Turn your hands out a lot so that it becomes very easy to open your upper back. Lift your heels up, a little bend in the knees, and just send your inner thighs really far back. Inner thighs really, really far back. Keep that and start to lengthen your heels down towards the floor, and just notice how this allows you a deeper access to your low back. Good. As you inhale, try to expand from your heart out in all directions, down through the arms, up through the hips, down through the heels. As you exhale from the periphery, gather back in again. 2 more breaths to get big, real big. Like bigger than you would normally think your body would take up space. And then just adjust to a classical downward facing dog pose, whatever feels more normal to you. Come into high plank pose. Push your hands into the floor. Create an opening in your upper back. Create an opening in the chest. Take 2 more breaths. Get stable. Get strong here. Stay open as you chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. And then cobra rolls. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. A few more times. Each time, try to get a little higher. As you're moving, can you let the breath do more of the work for you? Inspiring the movement, lifting the movement, guiding. You're gonna go back, high plank pose. Take a full breath, create strength and space again, and then back to down dog. Good. Widen your upper back. Lift the heels, send your inner thighs back. Keep the inner thighs pressing back and root the heels down. 2 more breaths, full stretch from your heart, expand in all directions. Gather back in. Notice your resistance, even if it's emotional and mental. Breathe in, expand. And breathe out, gather back in. Look forward as you inhale, expand again. Exhale, step or jump front of the mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now, if the floor feels really far away, grab those blocks, put them under your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Once more, just like that. Breathing, get really long, friends. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, upright stand, arms to the sky, or Vihastasana. Just gently look up, push your feet down, reach through your fingertips. Try to get as long as you can be. And let's see about increasing the length as we move through a little Surya variation. So notice the sensation of pushing down into your feet and reaching up through the fingertips, getting long. I want you to try to find that mark in high lunge as we flow. So exhale, hands to the heart. Keep the lift of your spine. Inhale, take the arms out and stretch to the sky. Exhale, fold down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Step your left leg back, low lunge, exhale. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. Reach, 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 reach. Push your feet down. Exhale, tap your fingertips to the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Bring more of your body in. Inhale, reach all the way up. Pushing down, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, high plank pose. Inhale in high plank, make space. Chaturanga. Back bend. Down dog. Close your eyes. Feel your heart. Expand. And gather. Expand. And gather. Make this the practice. Dhyana. At all costs, open. And as the yogi, we find the strength in what it is to be open to receiving all things. Yep, all things. I know, even the bullshit. Left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up, full stretch. Exhale, tap. All right, I want your whole body to get active. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, step forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Last time, just like that. Inhale, real long. Lengthen the heart. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, come up. Keep the lift, but hands to the heart. Good. Arms up, inhale. And fold. Inhale, lengthen. Right leg back, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tap the floor. Breathe in again, up. And tap. Feel how you're building energy. One more time, up. Tap in. Inhale, high plank. Make some space, stay in it. One more inhale here. Chaturanga. Back bend. Down dog. Close the eyes. Find that cave. Be there. Be with your body. Be with your body in a way that is just a gentle comfort to your body. Bodies go through a lot. The consciousness can be there to support that. Another breath. Right? Right foot forward, low lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Twice more, up. And tap. One more time, up. Tap. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Lengthen. Fold. Last time, lengthen. Fold. Inhale up. Keep the lift, bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Vyana Pranavayu from your heart. Inhale, expand out in all directions. Keep that space, but soften the energy back to the heart. Do that for 3 more breaths. I want you to imagine that as you inhale, you actually are creating your body bigger. And see what it's like to breathe through any negative concepts of bigger. Next inhale, you're gonna take your arms up to the sky, open your eyes, and then exhale, fold to the floor, step, jump, or flow to downward facing dog pose, however you wanna get there. Gonna do down dog split, right leg to the sky. Move it around, friends. So again, get big, right? Get big, get brassy, get bold with your movements based off of whatever your body requires, okay? You're gonna take another moment and then you'll eventually bring the right foot forward, come to warrior one. So you might need your blocks at the front of your mat for this next series. You can just kind of hold them there. You might not, warrior one. So similarly, drop down into your hips, everybody, and really get down there. Like feel that your pelvis and your legs are kind of unified in that way, and push into the floor. Then reach from your pelvis up through the fingertips, right? You're actualizing this fullness. So beautiful, okay? I want you to keep that as you change to warrior two. So in your warrior two, try to roll your right thigh underneath you more. Take your tailbone down more. And relax your left groin. Like just relax left groin a little bit more. Try to keep the right thigh rolling under you as you come to triangle pose. This is when you might use that block. Right, so as you roll the right thigh under you, press into the right heel and then send the tailbone down towards the left foot, looking at the sky. Good. So you ground down from your pelvis through the legs. You let the body create space. We're going to take this into half moon pose. So again, if you're using a block, bring the block with you. Shift forward onto the right foot, Ardha Chandrasana. I want you to bring your left hand to your heart and flex your right foot. Flex your left foot. Left hand at the heart, left foot flexed. Press your right thigh back. Turn your left leg in just a little tiny bit and then send the tailbone down. Now start to turn your stomach to the sky. Turn your chest to the sky and your gaze to the sky. Since this is a Vin-Hatha practice, on your inhale, stretch the left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, left hand touches the heart. Inhale again, left arm up, open. Exhale, tap the heart. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, heart. Great. Inhale, open, stay open. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Warrior two. Reverse. Flow to dog. Great. Couple breaths, reset. Yeah. Left leg will go for split. Practice getting big again, getting bold with your movements, right? And that'll look different and unique in every body, right? Bold is going to be different for every human. You just get to be in what that is for you and your body today. You'll eventually bring the left foot forward. Warrior one. All right, so we're setting the foundation of this series that we'll try one more time as more of a flow. But for right now, give yourself the opportunity just to be in the poses, whether they're comfortable or not. Especially if they are not, look at how your heart responds. Viana, see what it's like to lower those barriers. And just receive from the pose. You're gonna do warrior two, continue to wrap the left buttock underneath you, warrior two. Triangle pose. So as the left butt rolls under you, push the inner left heel to the floor. Mhm. Great. Go ahead and pay attention to your right foot. Spread the toes. Shift into half moon pose. Try to keep your right leg quite active. Bring your right hand to your heart again. Flexing your right foot dynamically. Turn the right toes in just a little bit. So you're going to feel the low back widen, and then send the tailbone down. Now spin your belly to the sky, your heart and gaze to the sky. Dhyana Pranavayu. Inhale, open the right arm up. Exhale, tap the right hand to the heart. Inhale, open. And exhale, tap. And one more time, breathe in, open, stretch. Exhale, tap in. So open the arm, keep your body open. Triangle pose. Right? Effort to stay open, warrior two. Reverse. And flow. Down dog. Close your eyes. Breathe. What does your body require right now? Just how can you be present with that? We're going to try that series again as more of a flow, all the way up to half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana, and we're going to then hold half moon for a little bit. Okay, so you just consider your own pacing. Try to move on your breath. When you're ready, right leg high, breathe in. Exhale, place it forward. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, sit into it. Inhale, open, warrior two. That's it, exhale, sit into it. Inhale, transition to triangle pose. Exhale, be here. And then inhale, half moon pose. And exhale, stabilize. You stay right here, it's perfect. If you want a little deeper challenge, bring your left knee towards your chest and hold the shin. Send your left knee back. You've got the thigh stretch back bend, Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Either classic Ardha Chandrasana or the thigh stretch. Set your gaze so that you feel safe. If you're in the thigh stretch with me, I want us to do a little Dhyana work. On your inhale, kick your shin back, lean to a back bend, keep that, and exhale, tone your abdomen. 4 more times. Inhale, kick the foot back, think back bend. Exhale, tone your core, navel to spine. 3 more breaths, just like that. If you're trying to work deeper, feel more of your body. 2 more. Great, last one. Okay, now do yourself a favor. Come out gently back to Ardha Chandrasana, so try not to slingshot. Perfect. Okay, triangle pose. Warrior two. Reverse. And flow. Beautifully done. Great. Let's hit that flow on the second side. Left leg for split. On your breath. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sit in it. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sit in it. Inhale, triangle pose. And exhale, be in it. Inhale, half moon. And exhale, be in it. You stay in half moon or thigh stretch. Your choice. If you're in the thigh stretch with me, try 5 little cycles of Dhyana-esque breath. On your inhale, press the right foot back, lean into a back bend, your body opens. Keep it between your core. 4 more just like that. Last 2 if you're with me. And last one. Slowly open, half moon. And then reset the series. Go ahead and flow. Triangle pose. Warrior two. Reverse. And then make your way to dog. Another breath, down dog. Look forward as you inhale. Exhale, step or jump in front of the mat. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Good. Again, lengthen. And fold. One more time, real long. Fold down. Good. Bring your feet all the way together so that the valves of the big toe mounds are touching. There's a little space between your heels. Come into chair pose, Utkatasana. So go ahead and sit down and back in your chair so it feels like your weight is at the front of your heel and you're just, well in it, so to speak. So I have my hands on my thighs. You don't have to do this, but I enjoy it just pushing your thighs down and sitting a little deeper. Right? For me, that actually helps to broaden my sacrum, to create space in my low back. Okay, that just works for me. It might also work for you. It works for many bodies. I want you to go for the twist. Twist towards the left leg first. Bring your right elbow to the outside of the knee, prayer hands. Great, great, great. Beautiful. Push your palms together and just get your shoulders to move back. Imagine you still had hands on your thighs and push those thighs down and back. Try to keep your feet, your knees, your hips balanced. A couple more breaths in the twist. Right, just kind of noticing how you can create space. Yeah. And then we'll change sides of the twist. So inhale to neutral, and then go ahead and exhale. Twist towards the right. Knees next to one another, toes next to one another. Mythical hands pressing the thighs down and back. Turning your belly towards the right, your heart towards the right, even your gaze if that feels safe for you. Now what I want us to try to do is to move on our breath. So ready, inhale, come to classical chair. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, classical chair. Twist to the right. Again, inhale, chair. Twist to the left, maybe open arms. Inhale, chair. To the right, open arms. Keep doing this. Just keep it up. Please keep breathing. What's coming up for you? What are you burning through? What are you open to? One more time. Left. One more time. Right. Neutral chair. Hold. Just let yourself be and breathe and let it move. Right? Just let it move, okay? You don't have to hold on to any of it. Just let it move. And you can give yourself permission to acknowledge what it is and how big it feels. Just let it move. Stay open, stay open, stay open. Okay. In a step. Down dog. Trying it a little longer. Just a little longer. From your heart, breathe out in all directions. And relax back in. A couple more times. Really allow yourself this permission to be aware of everything. Gentle flow on your breath. Inhale, high plank, exhale to the floor. Inhale, back bend, and exhale, down dog. Right leg for split. Bring it forward, pyramid pose. Okay, so in pyramid today, both feet flat, please. So your back foot classically is about 45 degrees turned out or in, depending on your perspective. Your hands can be forward, or they can be under your shoulders, or they can be back, right? You can use blocks. We need to do whatever feels good for you, okay? Whatever feels good for you. What we're gonna do is start to move into twisted triangle. So just for now, keep your left hand down where it is, somewhere inside of your right foot. Okay, and then bring your right hand to your hip. And I just want you to gently encourage the outer right hip muscles to move back. Just push the outer right hip tissue towards the back of your mat. And as you do that, root the inner heel down of that right foot. Take a couple of breaths and rework from the pelvis now up through the back of the heart and through the stem of your brain. So you feel long there again, just like our opening meditation. Okay, that vagus pathway clears a little bit. And then if it feels good for you, windmill that right arm all the way up to the sky. And can you get the sense that each of your limbs is as necessary as the other? Right, that both legs are important here, that both arms are important, that they all contribute to your core feeling stable, but also being able to expand quite a bit. Now, if you want to go even further, you can bring your left hand to the outside of the right foot, block or floor, right? Just take a couple more breaths. A beautifully complex pose. Every part of you called into it. Okay, so you're going to come back to that initial stage of Parsvottanasana pyramid. And if you have been using blocks under your hands, I want you to come upright with those blocks, and you're just going to pivot to the second side. You're going to turn your right toes all the way in, you're going to turn your left toes all the way out, and then you're going to fold down and do pyramid facing the back of your mat. Okay. Same idea, hands forward. Push those hands down. Oh, sorry, I meant, I love forward. That's why I said it. But truly, forward is fine. Hands under your shoulders is fine. Back is fine. Everybody, figure out what is best for you, what you would love most in this moment. Now, as we're grounding or stabilizing in pyramid, we are trying to balance the hips left to right and to levelize the back plate of your pelvis. Right, so, you've seen those little, well, maybe you've seen those little levelers, right? Those little tiny apparatus that have the bubble liquid, right? You place on top of like a painting or whatnot to make sure when you're hanging it that it's even. To try to imagine your pelvis is getting that even, and then keeping your right hand inside of your right foot. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left hip and push that beautiful hip back. recommit down into the left heel. And you can also, if your right heel is getting lighter, recommit to the right heel. And just feel what it is to lengthen your spine and to begin the spinal twist, right? So your low spine twist to the left, out of your pelvic stability, out of your leg strength. Your heart goes to the left, and then if it feels appropriate, go ahead and take your arms up to the sky. Huzzah. Ah. And after another breath, you can make your way back to the pyramid pose. So again, if you were using blocks, I want you to keep one block at near the left foot, at the back of your mat. And then take the other block, come upright and turn to the first side once more. We're gonna try and play this little game where we windmill in and out of twisted triangle from side to side, okay? So it'll be a little bit of, hopefully a little bit of play. So I'm gonna place my blocks to the outside because it feels safe for me to work at that depth. Some people might have their blocks inside of the foot. What I want you to do is just to exhale into the twist. So in other words, use the exhale part of your breath pattern to feel twisted triangle deeply. And then inhale, come up, windmill, windmill, windmill to the second side. Right hand goes to the floor, left arms to the sky, and exhale. Into twisted triangle at the back of your mat. So the inhale, you transition. And the exhale, you're in the pose twisting. Inhale, transition. Exhale in the pose, twisting. Keep this up. This is supposed to be awkward, friends. So we can practice moving through awkward situations with awareness. Try to stay open. Every limb reaching in every direction. Ready? Next time you go to the right, the front of your mat, downward facing dog pose. Light plank all the way to the floor. Sphinx pose. Push your forearms down, gently pull them back, press them wide. Stay in Sphinx, stay active in your arms. Lift your left leg up and from your ribs, stretch out the left toes. Keep stretching out through the left toes, but turn the leg in and then bring it to the floor. Almost like you're pigeon-toed, but you should feel longer in the left leg now. Right leg lifted up from your ribs, stretch down through the right toes. Get long and then inwardly rotate that right leg, bring it to the floor. Huzzah. Lift your abdomen. Tailbone goes down towards your heels. Another breath. Great. Pull your hands back, cobra or upward facing dog pose. Down dog. Right leg for split. Bring it forward, pyramid pose. Twisted triangle. With or without your blocks, twisted triangle, your choice. We're keeping the twisted triangle shape, but look at the floor. Keep twisted triangle shape, but lean forward, balance only on your right leg. Left hand is forward on the ground or on a block. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Twisted half moon, Parivrtta, Ardha, Chandrasana. Yeah. Inhale, stretch everything out. Exhale, bring your right hand to your heart and your left knee towards your right heel. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, contract. Hand to heart, knee to heel. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Twice more, open. Contract, let it be wonky. Once more, open. This time as you can contract, come all the way down, sit to the floor, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Wrap your left arm around your right leg. Right hand goes back behind you and you are twisting. If this feels tight, uncomfortable, you can straighten your bottom leg so that left leg can straighten forward. 3 more breaths, go as deep into the twist as feels good for you. Try to encourage that right hip to drop. Reverse the series, come back into twisted half moon. Come back into twisted triangle. Pyramid pose. Low lunge. Floated dog. Left leg high. Bring it forward. Pyramid. Set up, twisted triangle. Set up, revolved half moon. And then the Viana. So the inhale is the expansion. Exhale, hand to heart, knee towards heel. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Good, expand. Gather back in. Twice more. This time sit all the way down. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Ready. Reverse the flow. Twisted half moon. Twisted triangle. Pyramid pose. A low lunge. Floated dog. You get a little dot longer in your down dog and still feel safe, open. You're gonna step or jump to a seated position. You're gonna slowly lower down onto our backs. Set your seat up, or set your body up for a bridge pose, please. So feet close to the hips at hips width, arms at your sides, or you can do leaning straight, or you can do bent arms. Just a few rolling bridges on your inhale. Lift your tailbone towards your knees, pelvis follows. On your exhale, lower down. Just 3 of those. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And then after you've done 3, come up into bridge and hold it. See if you can work the shoulder heads underneath you more. Maybe hold your feet or interlace your hands. If you prefer to do Restorative, then grab one of your blocks, put it under your pelvis. Restorative bridge is a wonderful thing. Try for 3 more breaths here. And then you're going to come out, bring your hands to your upper thighs, and just very gently, with your pelvis on the floor, press your hands into the thighs. Feel the release up through the spine. This is the place for you to rest between sets. Stay as long as you'd like. Bridge again. If you're in restorative, just stay in restorative. Enjoy. If you're in active, wonderful. Enjoy the variations. And if you'd like to try for full wheel from bridge pose, place your hands by your ears. You might be surprised it's more accessible this way. And then go ahead and come up. Yeah. Lowering down whenever you're ready. Hands to the thighs, 2 breaths, press away. Let's try again. Bridge, possibly full wheel. If you're in full wheel, spin the outer arms towards the wall that you can see. Ground the big toes and widen your hamstrings from the inner to the outer. Deep, big breaths. Lower down. 2 breath break. We're going to do 1 more back bend set. Bridge or wheel, it's your choice. Come on up when you're ready. And if you're in wheel, I feel like you just want to burn through a little more something. Coming back to the idea of dhyana. On your exhale, tap the crown of your head to the floor. Inhale, full wheel. Exhale, tap. Inhale, wheel. Exhale, tap. Inhale, wheel. Twice more. Last one. And down. Constructive rest, feet wide, knees together. So that's feet wide, knees together. Arms to the sky, wrap them around your chest. Reach for your opposite shoulder blade. Make room behind your heart, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Breathe. Change the wrap of the arms. Continue to search for space, back of the heart. Arms to the sky as you inhale. Legs to the sky as you inhale. Okay. Do a little flow here. Your arms and your legs are going to stay up for a little bit. Your inhale is this. You're just neutral. Your exhale, press the back of your heart down and then just curl hips, head, reach your hands towards your feet. So you're curling up. That's your exhale. Inhale, come back down to that starting position. Exhale, push the heart into the floor, curl and round up. Inhale, starting position. Keep this up. Exhale, curl and round. I'm going to activate the core. You just keep doing this. If, my friends, you'd like more of a challenge, on your inhale, the arms and the legs stretch away from one another. Exhale, curl and round up. Inhale, stretch wide like a star. Exhale, come up. Try for 5 more. Last two. Last one. Knees to chest, hands to knees. Sujirandrasana, ankle to knee. So right foot on the floor, left ankle over the right knee. You can stay here resting or bring the legs in, taking hold at the hamstrings or at the shin of the right leg. Flex your left foot, flex your right foot. Gently search for the deeper stretch by moving the legs to the right, millimeter by millimeter, and just discover what alignment really takes you deeply into that left hip buttock area. This is meant for an engaged release, so we do want to be active and get to that part, the deeper glute piriformis, that deeper left hip butt area that feels really, really grateful for that clearing. And you just stay here breathing. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, your hands can hold the underside of your left shin, and you can extend the right leg to hover. You can even curl up and take a deeper hold under the shin. And if you want the biggest challenge, you release the left arm and stretch it alongside your ear. You wrap the left hand behind your head and hold hands with yourself as you drop your upper body to the floor. And that should take you really deeply into that left hip. Yeah. Slowly ease yourself out. Second side, ankle to knee. Coming in at your own pace, whatever feels good for you. Searching for the deeper opening, maybe holding the right shin with your arms and sending the left arm forward. I'm sorry, the left leg forward. Or maybe releasing the right arm, wrapping it around your head, holding hands with yourself, and dropping more deeply in. You'll gently work your way out as you feel good to work your way out. Rest with your feet down on the floor, kind of like bridge pose. And with your hands on your thighs, gently press your thighs into your femur bones. Lengthen up through the spine. Take a deep breath in. Out of your mouth, sigh. Deep breath in. Sigh. Once more. I'm going to take your time. Very, very gently roll all the way over to one side or the other. And then coming upright to a comfortable seated position, please. You're going to rest your hands on your legs somewhere. Palms down if you feel that you want a little more grounding. Palms up, a little more expansion. One palm up, one palm down if you'd like to play with balance, left to right, front, back. Let your eyes soften to close for a moment. And then open the eyes back up again. And let the eyes open wide for a moment, just like fairly wide if you're trying to stretch them. And I want you to now relax your eyelids so that they're half lidded, very intentionally half lidded. And find one point on the floor, maybe 3 to 5 feet in front of you. And I would like you to commit to staring at that point right now with your eyes half lidded. This is a mudra, it's called Shambhavi Mudra. So eyes focused on one point, eyelids half open. The power of this mudra is to help us to balance our relationship with the world around us to the world inside of us. Keep your gaze steady and breathe. Let your eyes gently close. Take a deep breath in, fill your entire body. Exhale all the air out. I want you to breathe, but fill only halfway. Pause. Now continue the inhale, fill all the way up and pause. Exhale all the air out. Again, like that. Breathe, inhale halfway. Fill all the way. Hold for just a moment. Exhale. Once more like that. Inhale halfway. All the way. Exhale. Inhale 1/3. Inhale 2/3. Inhale all the way. Pause. Exhale. 2 more sets. 1/3. 2/3. Fill up. Pause. And exhale. Last set at the top of the inhale, hold as long as feels comfortable. 1/3, breathe in. 2/3. All the way, hold. Exhaling whenever you need to exhale all the air out. And feel the space of the body. Perhaps stay just like this, meditating on your breath, the space of your heart. Vyana Pranavayu, expanding with each inhale from your heart out in all directions, gathering softly everything back in. If you and your body would prefer a more classical Shavasana, now is the time. Choose whatever feels best for you. Very softly guide your consciousness back to the heart space. Try to stay still. Once more, feel that pattern of breath. Very gentle in the body. If you have time for more meditation, more Shavasana, please gift yourself that right now. Stay as you are. Receive, receive, receive. Whenever you're ready to close your class, seated position, hands to the heart, deep and very real gratitude to every cell, to every fiber of your being, every energy, every thought that contributed to this openness, to creating the strength to lower your barriers, to receive and to gift with and to everything. To the beauty and the magnitude that is this experience and this practice, gently bow. We'll close with a gentle chant of Om. Easy breath in and out. Feel free to listen or to sing. When you're ready, breathe. Oh. May this peace that we feel, this love that we feel, be shared with all beings. No exception. Om Shanti. Namaste.